Hello guys, I want to welcome you once again on this channel. So if you're welcome to this channel where we discuss about health, importance of exercising and other pressing issues within our community. Today is a special day because we're going to be discussing about how to reduce our weight. What can we do to reduce our weight? So at the end of the video, we're going to learn about two very important factors in weight reduction. So I want you to join me as we go on to discuss about this right now. But before we go that, follow this step now to subscribe to this channel. Kindly follow these steps and subscribe to this channel to support us, like our videos and share our videos as well. Thank you so much guys. So today we are discussing about weight reduction. How can I reduce weight? How can I reduce my weight? What can I do? Many people have come to me and asked me, Doc, what can I do to reduce my weight? And I'm going to tell you two basic things that will help you in weight reduction. And it's going to be a gradual weight reduction that at the end you'll be happy with your life, because fat is evil. Fat is primarily evil. Now, there are some terminologies that I want you to understand before we go into this topic in full details. Number one is obesity. Now, what is obesity? It means that the amount of energy that you're taking, the amount of calories that you're taking, is more than the amount you're spending. Also, to be objective in definition of obesity, it means that your body mass index as an adult is more than or equal to 30 kilograms per meter squared. Now, there are two parameters that you need to get your body mass index, otherwise called the BMI. Number one is your weight in kg. Understand what I'm saying? There are two parameters, there are two components of a body mass index. Number one is your weight in kg, and then number two is your height in meter squared. Your height in meter squared. So how do you go about it? You get a weighing scale, and then you enter the weighing scale and you measure your weight, and you get to weight in kg. That is your weight in kg. You write it down. Then you measure your height. Let's say you are using a measuring tape. You measure your height, and that your height in centimeter, you convert it to meter. So what you do is that, let's say that your height in centimeter is 160 centimeter. So to convert that 160 centimeter to meters, you divide it by 100. That will give you 1.6 meters. So what you now do is that if your weight, assuming your weight is 60 kg, you divide that 60 kg by 1.6 times by 1.6. In other words, you say 1.6 times by 1.6. Whatever value is going to give you, you use it to divide 60. That will give you approximately 23.3 kilograms per meter squared, and that's your body mass index. Now, you want to know also classifications of body mass index. There are classifications of body mass index. There is something called underweight, normal weight, overweight, and obesity. So when we say that somebody is underweight, what we mean is that the body mass index for that adult, understand what I mean now, for that adult is less than 18.5 kg per meter squared. That is the person's body mass index is less than 18.5. Now, if it is greater than 18, if from 18.5 to 24.9 kilogram per meter squared, it is normal. It is normal body mass index. That is where everybody should fall into. Most persons should fall into. That is what is called normal body mass index. That's BMI. But if your body mass index is greater than or equal to 25 kg per meter squared to 29.9 kg per meter squared, it is overweight. It means you are overweight. Do you understand what I mean? So, but now anything that is up to 30 kg per meter squared and above, it is called obesity. So that is what you have to understand. These are some terminology you have to understand. Also, you have to understand that obesity are of two forms. You have what is called generalized obesity, and you have what is called truncal obesity. So what we have discussed with body mass index, that is BMI, is more in relation with generalized obesity. So when I'm talking about truncal obesity, it means that we need our measuring tape. This is our measuring tape. One of my videos before, I showed us in that video how to measure our truncal obesity. That is the abdominal circumference. So now I'm going to show you in this video as well. Now, if you are a male, a man, an adult above 18 or 18 and above, and you measure your abdominal circumference and it is greater than 104 centimeters, it means you have what is called truncal obesity. If you are also a woman and you have your abdominal circumference is greater than 88 centimeters, it means you are also having what is called truncal obesity. So how do you measure your abdominal circumference? You have to identify a point, a landmark, which is the navel. You have to identify your navel. That's what I'm going to show you now. So this is my navel. This point is my navel, and then you use your diary, and then you measure with the point. The point that is calibrated with a centimeter. That is this point, and you measure it with your abdomen relaxed. You understand? So my own is about, you can see it, my own is about 84 centimeters. That is my own abdominal circumference. So it's not greater than 104. You understand? So these are the things, these are two terminologies you have to understand. Now, how do I reduce weight? Now, the question you should ask yourself is, how did I gain my weight? That's what you're going to ask yourself. Now, there are some things you have to understand in this video. For instance, an average meal of an adult is about, will give you about 800 calories. 800 calories of energy. That's what it's going to give you as an adult. Whether male or female, is about 800. So now, and also for you to gain 0.5 kilograms, which is approximately 1 pound of person's weight, you need about 3,500 calories for you to gain 1 pound, which is about 0.5 kg. So if you understand these two things, now you understand how to reduce weight. So what happens in people that are obese or that are overweight is that they are eating more than they are spending. So what you need to maintain your energy, your daily energy as an adult. What you need to maintain your daily energy is about 2,000 calories. But whereby you are not eating more than 2,000 calories per day, you are going to gain weight eventually. That's what it means. So how do I reduce weight now? What you're going to do for me is that since as an adult, you need about 800 calories of energy in a day per meal. That's what you should take. And then if you add everything together, it's going to give you about 2,000 in a day. You understand? Now, what you should do for me now as you're watching this video is that you are going to calculate the amount of meal you are taking every day, and then you divide it into 3. After you have divided whatever you're eating in a day into 3, you are going to remove 1 portion of it. So what you'll be eating in a day is 2 portions of your usual meal. If you want to reduce your weight, see, you must be determined that you want to reduce weight. That's the first thing that must come into your mind. You must know the importance of weight reduction. You must also know why you should reduce your weight, and also know the complications that are associated with obesity, because they are bad side of obesity. They are so much that we cannot contain it in this very particular video. I'm going to make video to us about the complications of obesity. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do for me now is that whatever meal you are taking in a day on a normal, we are going to divide them into 3 and remove 1 portion of it. So what you will now be eating in a day will now be 2 portions of your usual meal. So those 2 portions, you're going to spread it over 24 hours. And then again, in between meals, you should not be taking anything like snacks, carbonated drinks, and any other form of food. Whatever you'll be eating will be water. You should be taking water in between meals, and no more taking of juice, carbonated drinks, snacks, or spaghetti or noodles. No. Whatever you're going to be eating now will be your normal and usual meal. Do you understand? So number 1 thing you're going to do for me is that you're going to remove 1 portion of your daily diet, of your daily meal, and eat 2 portions and spread it over 24 hours. Then in between meals, you don't eat any other thing apart from drinking of water. So these are the first things you are going to do if you actually want to reduce your weight. These are the first things you're going to do. Then after that, next you're going to do for me, you are going to go into what is called aerobic exercising. I have taught in one of my videos about aerobic exercising. And then I want to tell you that if you have done moderate exercising, moderate aerobic exercise, you spend about 200 calories per moderate exercising. 200 calories. So if in a week you are doing about 3 to 4 exercising in a week as an adult, you should be losing about 1000 calories plus the meal you are also rationing as well. So you remember you are rationing already 2 of your meals in 24 hours plus the exercise. You are going to start reducing weight. You're going to start losing weight. What it means is that in a week, if you times 800 calories by 7, you're going to see the amount of calories it's going to give you, and you just need about 3,500 calories to lose 0.5 kg. That is 1 pound of your weight. So if you can do these 2 things, rationing of your meal by eating 2 usual normal meal instead of 3, without eating in between meals or taking on snacks, but taking only water or water diluted with lemon just to sweeten the water. That's all. And again, you engage in aerobic exercising. There are different forms of aerobic exercise which I have already taught in one of my videos. I'm going to also the description button place the link to forms of exercise that you do to reduce your weight. You're going to reduce your weight. You see yourself reducing weight in time. It's the gradual weight reduction, not acute weight reduction. And if you do it consistently for time, it's going to become part of you, and it's going to help you to live a better life. So I want to thank you for joining me on this channel as we have discussed today how to reduce our weight. And I want to plead with you, if you have not subscribed to this channel, just subscribe and turn on your notification button and like my video. Share with other people also so that they can learn about what I'm teaching on this channel. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much.